In this lecture, you're going to learn how ad links or AdSense ads affect your search engine ranking in Google search results. Percentage of websites with AdSense integration is getting reduced. The same trend was seen in 2014 too. The first and second search result represents that particular brand or Wikipedia. If you consider from the third average search result, 10 to 14% of websites that appear in top 30 search results have got third-party ads like AdSense or AdLinks. But the overall average is just 11%. But most of the webmasters or bloggers like you depend upon ad income, right? In that case, move your ads below the fold to rank better. So, what is below the fold? When you open a website, above the fold is a region which you can view without scrolling the website, and below the fold is a region which you can see only upon scrolling. But AdSense recommends to put ads above the fold, right? And also, if you do the technique that I saw, that is below the fold, you will lose some revenue, isn't it? But you need to decide the priority yourself. My recommendation is put the ads below the fold till you improve your brand authority to a reasonable level. Once you have improved your brand authority or domain SEO visibility, you can add one ad in the header and one ad in the sidebar, and even this you can add below the fold. And if you want to add another ad or another advertisement, you can add that advertisement inside the content or in the region where you will display the related posts or articles. And also, there are certain practices that you should avoid to protect your search engine ranking. What are all the practices? Don't add too much of ads in the above fold region. It's better to have one or two ads as the maximum limit. Try to avoid these kind of interstitial ads which cannot be closed for a certain number of seconds, and also avoid pop-up ads or overlay ads like this in content. Overlay ads are best suited only for videos or video players. Don't use them alongside the content because that will impact or spoil the user's user experience. Don't force the user to click or view your ad to access the content, because if you are using AdSense in this manner or ad choices in this manner, then you will get banned because that's against the policy of Google's ad choice. If you are using some other ad networks, then that kind of activity will spoil the user experience, which will indirectly reduce your search engine ranking. So make sure that your content is visible alongside these kind of ads. In the next lecture, you will learn 3 different types of user signals and how Google knows about these user signals of your site and what Google can do by using those user signals.